Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Happy anniversary. This is our third year.
Oh my gosh.
Or this is the third year since we've started this nonsense.
You didn't even give me a ring, what the hell?
I get that reference.
I know, right? Well, it took me, 6 years to get Autumn a ring, so... Let's keep going. We'll see.
I'm gonna save that statement for later.
Yeah, just filing that away into the blackmail from Mike folder.
Thanks, guys. Love you too. So...
Taking that and filing that away into the blackmail from Mike folder.
Alright, so, before I dig myself into a deeper hole...
Oh no, continue!
Putting that in the...
I can dig it.
Sorry.
When you find yourself in a hole, I'm going to tell you some advice my brother once gave me. Mike, when you find yourself in a hole, put down the shovel.
And start digging a little later.
Start clawing at the dirt with your fingers!
Well, you need to change directions, because you still need that shovel to dig your way out.
See, that's what I tried to explain. He says, no. Just put... So, last time we were gaming, you made it through the Shadowfell. You faced some really twisted creatures that represented what you had brought with you into the Shadowfell, and Mavarax was the only one that succeeded on his save, and therefore was spared the punishment.
I had a 15% chance to fail. What the fuck?
Yep. And the guy who can't roll initiative will beat you.
One of 4 charisma saving throws in the fucking game, and I rolled a 1. Anyway, moving on.
And you were able to make it to the dark, twisted reality that was this split-off world. You were standing on the side of a plateau, overlooking a necropolis that you can see is teeming with
Yay!
and you know,
Aw.
somewhere in said teeming necropolis lies the creature only known as the Horror.
The horror. Make sure we get that second syllable in there.
I have...
Now you're making me think of the Pathfinder enemy called the Corpse Orgy.
Yeah.
There is also a flaming variant.
The flaming corpse orgy.
Yeah, that's the chlamydia.
Sounds...
I can't believe we're not playing that now.
That one. The flaming corpse orgy is, I believe, AP specific. So.
Oh.
I still can't believe we're not playing that now.
All right, let me just get to converting here.
Oh God! Oh God!
New game, new characters.
Freud.
Who wants to play Pathfinder?
I stopped playing Pathfinder when 5th edition came out. I love Pathfinder, don't get me wrong, but like...
5th edition's so great.
There's a pretty, steep wall you have to climb over just to start playing Pathfinder sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on the character build and what level you want to start at.
Yeah,
So there's an Necropolis.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Necropolis.
Anyway,
So
it's a game we're playing.
So what's the agenda on us being able to fly over this thing and not actually have to deal with any of the zombies in it?
That depends. Do you plan on joining the Necropolis, or do you want it just to be a temporary thing?
We're going to reduce it to an Excropolis, Arranis. I hope you understand.
Which possibility were you talking about there? If we fly over, will we die, or will we escape?
Yes, that one.
Oh. Okay. Could you say that next time?
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, look at me, I'm Arranis, I'm so clever!
I would say. It's not entirely clear if I want to serve the king or desert him.
We put that.
Oh,
We
right,
put that to
because
bed a while ago.
Vernon, you're a knight of Mavarax.
Yeah, aren't your loyalties split?
Oh no, I'm just loyal to Mavarax now.
Yeah.
Friendship ended with King of Railton. Now Mavarax is my best
As
friend.
I should say, it better be.
So Mavarax, when are we attacking Railton?
Yes, when is the invasion?
Hopefully sometime after.
So after
I believe we have
This thing-
established a trust between the two of us for right now.
Unfortunate.
A trust. I got it.
So the Necropolis.
Anyways, the Necropolis.
Yes.
Sorry, I think we're all just trying to deflect from the
The
horror
game we're
that
playing.
we are experiencing in front of our very eyes.
Horror.
Horror.
I just
Can you say all those ahs in a row?
The horror.
you guys don't think I'm hungry for fame at all costs, right?
No.
I do.
Look, all I'm gonna say is you guys might not be invited to dinner.
Just a gasp. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Sometimes I miss RPing these characters. Alright.
Now, Arranis, I don't think you're looking for fame. I think you already have it.
That doesn't answer the question.
Right, what stupid thing were you gonna do that was gonna make you famous?
Exactly. I was looking to divert the question. I don't want to answer that.
I see.
What's your plan?
For becoming famous?
Yeah.
Or,
Does it
getting
relate to
through
the
the
Necropolis?
Necropolis.
Oh, getting through the
Maybe
Necropolis.
those two sorts of things in a sect.
I still want to hear your book.
Thanks. I'm working on a spell to turn it into a speaking book.
Yeah.
Read it at night time to lull you to sleep.
I'm gonna call it a voice book.
I can't wait to hear about myself while I try to sleep.
It's the best
Anyway.
way to go to sleep.
So,
Soundy book.
in
So the
terms,
Necropolis.
in terms of things that I have access to that will help us get in there sneakily, I really, really, really beginning to think that Eldritch Horror had a point. I don't have any spells that let us move quietly.
Hold on.
Is that a spell you had but got rid of because you thought I had no use?
I can make.
That never
up
happened.
to,
Okay.
I can make myself invisible.
I can make myself and
Don't we have a wizard?
third, fourth, fifth. I can make 3 other people and myself invisible.
If I squint my eyes really hard, it's hard for me to see other people, and I think it's harder for them to see me.
Can I ask? I have an important question to ask, actually. Do I believe that? Do I know enough about undead to know about extrasensory abilities?
I
Make a
might.
religion check.
Can I also make that check?
Yes.
If it is politely brought up to me by one Mr. Arranis?
It's like, can undead see invisible people?
I mean,
I don't know. I might. Let me check.
Excellent question.
also have the Sacred Flame cantrip.
I don't know that one.
I do. So if we really don't like undead and we're not sure how we're going to get past them,
I also have the punch cantrip.
it's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
a
have
big
that
fan.
one.
I'm
Don't
a
you-
big fan.
Don't you need an apple, or berries?
Ha! Oh, I get it. You're talking like the drink.
Here I
get
thought I was supposed to stop drinking. Oh, yeah, make jokes.
It's not
I don't-
fermented.
I don't get it.
Not yet.
I will say this: I could use a rest.
You need to do piercing damage with it, then it's spike or punch.
I still don't get it.
Then you can drink it.
Would someone politely explain to me the punch joke?
It's a drink, as well as a
with
nose
fruit.
with a fist.
Still don't get it.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's alright.
You don't think there are?
Okay. So I have a new problem.
Okay.
I can't make everybody invisible.
I can make a bunch of people invisible.
We have. Okay.
Do we have a wizard or a sorcerer named Illianor, perhaps, that can do something like that?
I'm an abjurer, not an illusionist.
That means no.
Okay.
Hello. I can make myself and 3 other people invisible.
Hey, hey! Let's do what he's been talking about this whole
The
time.
entire
Hold
time, literally.
Hold on.
saying it multiple times.
Okay,
It should be
math.
noted that light fog is slightly obscuring the land, since you're within 6 miles of the Necropolis.
Well, that's a good note to have.
So I'd also like to point out, Vernon, math. There's 6 of us.
Oh, wait, one sec.
Food's here.
Yes, but I can do 4, and then we have a wizard and you.
The wizard can't make someone invisible. We just covered this part.
Let me quote what he said. He is in... I can't remember what he said.
Illusionist.
No, he's not
He's
an
an abjurer.
illusionist.
He's an
He's an
abjurer,
abjurer. That's what I meant.
not an illusionist.
That's what I could not remember.
Abjurer means he's good at protecting things.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means.
I just told you what it means.
Do you have anything that will, like, protect the sounds?
No, how do you do that without... How do you do that without some sort of god figure giving
I
you
have that
power?
spell.
You do?
Yeah, for, if the crowd gets really, really, really rowdy,
Crowdy, yeah.
then, mute.
But yeah,
So
I have a question, DM.
oh, sorry. Noises. Loud noises.
Can the silence spell?
Mm-hmm.
Can the silence spell be cast on an object or person? Similar to how light and darkness work.
That is another excellent question. Let's look.
Let us find out.
Sound can be created within the past.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Ooh, I didn't know that you were immune to thunder damage. That's cool.
Object entirely.
I'm immune to everything.
Toughened internal. Instead of casting spell, which includes possible. Let me look at the darkness spell and look at the wording on that.
Perfectly acceptable.
Are we clearing the stage?
And see if the wording matches.
That's wonderful.
Darkness.
Protect the babies.
Strange.
Babies who love to play with bags. I have drinks for the situation. You can do it down a little bit and then go cracking in it or whatever.
No, it does not move, because the darkness spell specifically says, if the point you choose is on an object you are holding, or
Okay.
one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
That's fine by me. I was just curious because, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Good try.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have darkness?
Yeah.
Actually, I have spells. I should look into what I have. Hold, please.
Am I the only person here who can't cast spells today? Hey!
And Throkk.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Throkk can cast a couple spells.
Given your
Oh,
religion check, I can tell you right now, they can see in the dark.
They can see in the dark.
Well,
Okay,
that's
darkness.
magical darkness, though.
yeah, you'd
Yeah.
have to have specifically the
What if I
Warlock
cast
evocation.
daylight
Invocation.
on us, and we are a moving sun? Can they see us then?
Yes. Yes, they can.
But will they want to look at us?
Yeah, well, they'll be like, man, that's bright over there. Maybe we shouldn't look at it. And they'll be like, look at sun today. Sun is bright today, and they will look
We
away.
will avoid the sun because it is awful.
Are we still on the Shadowfell?
No.
You have technically left the Shadowfell.
I like the sound of that.
We're on the mirror shadow climb thing.
Yeah.
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 we are in Mirror World.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Mirror World.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, this is Willow.
Kitty!
Hello, Willow.
Hi!
It's a baby!
Oh, yeah, no,
God!
she doesn't like that.
She's wiggling!
She's very little, yes.
No, no.
She was apparently making very sad meows.
Meow.
No.
Salem's over here
Yeah.
on the bed.
Praw.
See him?
Meow.
Look at his little ears. Hello, Salem. Oh, look at his little face.
There we go.
I don't have Mike's cam. This makes me sad.
Meow.
I think he has to. Oh god, the Markiplier video. Meow.
No. No.
Autumn fucking hates that video.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Markiplier actually created a playlist called The Unholy Trinity.
Yeah,
Where
it's
meow, bark, and
and moo, yeah. The greatest 3 videos in existence.
meow.
Basically,
Nom nom nom.
That's my boy!
see, as somebody who has
Alright.
studied
So,
art, as somebody who's studied media art and design, it basically goes the invention of film, right? Silent era, the golden age of Hollywood, the Renaissance.
Nobody can see where you're pointing.
Yeah, I'm going up above anything, and then far above everything, meow, bark, moo.
And moo.
The pinnacle of human media art achievement.
along with the burrito.
That's depressing.
Along with the burrito, yes.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah,
what's the
burrito.
plan?
I think the plan. So Necropolis. Are there lots of bones lying around in the area?
Oh, tons.
Good. I have a plan.
Okay.
I'm
There's
excited.
Also,
I'd like the plan to fade to black as we all reveal the fact that we're now dressed up as skeletons.
Can
Do we get to dance into the Thriller video?
Can you put up your magnificent
Or-
mansion?
Do we want to take a nap?
Yeah, I kind of need to regain some stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so should we have some people go out and gather bones for skeleton skeleton costumes? Well,
I'd do it, but I have to cast a spell.
I'll cast Unseen Servant as a ritual to have it go do that.
I'm pretty certain I'm all up on spells, so I can
Alright.
go and do stuff if need be.
Yeah, is that something that I could have my Unseen Servant do? Go out and
Can I-
gather bones?
Actually, I have a follow-up concern.
okay.
Every time I've cast this mansion in any place that remotely resembles danger, or rather, anytime I've cast a spell that takes more than 3 seconds in an area that could be dangerous, I've got my ass jumped.
You want me to set up an alarm?
I
will sit
I will
right
defend
next
you.
to Arranis.
yeah, you guys said that last time. Both last times, actually.
and we did defend you
Yeah, but you didn't have
from
me
the
here.
inevitable jumping.
They only knocked me unconscious. It was fine.
Yeah.
But you didn't have me here.
I'm going to cautiously begin casting Magnificent Mansion.
Okay.
Alright.
I will sit right next to him, watching his back. I am on his 6.
I'm gonna sort of survey the area. 27.
Oh, you should know I took alert last level up.
Okay.
Nice.
So, you're sitting there waiting, scanning the darkness. Because it is dark. I mentioned that. I want to
stars.
reemphasize that. There's a
Stars.
thin fog that's kind of cascading down.
I cast daylight.
Yeah, your daylight kind of.
I don't actually cast it. I don't have it prepared.
The fog is kind of cascading down the sides of the plateau, and it all seems to be emanating. And the fog isn't just fog; it's thick.
Ooh. Is it palpable?
And when I say thick, I mean it's like dark. It actually seems to actively be making things darker.
So I am going to look at. I'm going to look at Mavarax and say, "Can you actually cut this with a knife?"
I will pull my sword out and try to cut the fog with a knife.
It's an expression. I've always wondered if it was true.
It does seem to kind of disperse momentarily around his blade, and then it kind of reshapes and reforms, like a wound closing.
This worries me.
I am also worried.
I'm feeling unnerved by this narration.
Can I use my hold please? Can I use my divine sense? Is there anything nearby that triggers that? Oh no.
That is a DM giggle.
Mavarax, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes, please.
Make a I'm trying to think of what this would be.
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah, but it's divine sense, and divine sense tells me if it's anything dangerous.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Are you feeling wise?
No! I'm a little more wise than intelligent, but that's still only a +1 as opposed to a -1. It's a saving throw?
Yep.
Okay, we're good. I've got a +10.
Alright, so you almost get knocked off your feet with the divine sense comes back. You open up your divine senses and bam, you just get this whole fog reeks of undead and of dragon. The city itself is just pulsating with necrotic energies.
I start tapping Arranis on the shoulder and say, I don't think we have time for this.
How far into the casting am I?
You're a good 5 minutes in.
I'm a good 5 minutes in. Good. The spell takes a minute to cast.
Oh. I thought it took 10 minutes. Yeah, you're about like 30 seconds in.
Damn it.
You're halfway there.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Did you guys feel that? I felt like a disturbance in the time stream.
I think it's just yes or honest.
You see Illianor roll up his sleeve, there's like 20 watches on there. Yeah, there was a small one.
I try to relay to the party the information that I have just received from my divine sense. Death everywhere and dragon nearby. Not good all around us.
We'll be okay.
That makes sense.
Keep everything going for 15
It should
seconds.
also be noted that the vegetation around you, it's not healthy. It's alive, but it doesn't look alive. The leaves are all withered. It's mostly just brambles and vines
Most of the
growing out
ancient
of
enemy
every
doesn't
which
like
way.
this.
It's like that thick, that like really tall, sharp grass. It's that.
Ooh.
It's bone dry. It's all just. It all reeks of overgrowth and mixed with death.
I have a thought.
It's like these two forces are kind of like these two opposing forces are living within these plants.
I have a thought.
Yeah?
How flammable do you think this stuff is?
I still have Firestorm, and we can find out, but I'd like to finish casting this spell first!
I walk over to the nearest piece of shrub, I tear off a little piece, and I bring it over to my tinderbox and light it on fire.
This is a long minute.
It smokes, but it doesn't catch fire.
Nah.
It's a really long minute.
Can I?
Your spell's complete.
I'd like to go
before-
inside now.
Before I head inside, I just want to see what this does.
I'm going inside.
Yeah.
Everybody go inside. I want to see what this does. I'm gonna be
Which
right at the
version are you
door.
casting.
Yeah.
I
I
am-
inside.
Oh god. Nope, I'm going inside too.
I want to try the immediate benefit.
So you you call upon your oath of the ancients, and the plants don't seem to be affected. They're already overgrown.
I go inside. I go inside.
They do seem to actually get thicker.
But do I still sense that they're like dead and gross?
They're alive, but they're not healthy.
I am going inside immediately.
What
If
problem
anyone
did you...
wants to make an intelligence check,
That's me.
Ooh, me.
That is
Yes.
not me. Anybody but me.
okay, anyone who was at the battle with Tenebris the Vile.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was at the battle with Tenebris the Vile, technically speaking.
I wasn't there, correct?
You were.
I was?
You, as the player, weren't. Mavarax was.
That's
It was
right.
your first dragon fight.
Saver check.
add 4 to everybody near me. Oh, I know that's the same.
This is a check, not save.
Never mind.
Check, not save.
Mine's just 17, sorry. That natural 18 with a -1 modifier.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Arranis,
so smart.
Good job.
or Mavarax specifically, you remember that dragons, like black dragons, because of their inherent nature, they cause all of the plants within about 6 miles of their layers to overgrow and become thick and brambly.
So, given that information, he is within 6 miles of us. His lair is.
Yes.
Good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And it can be reasoned that because the horror is a shadow dragon, that would have some kind of influence on the environment as well.
Well-
Specifically on its powers.
We can extrapolate from the white dragon that we faced. That entire realm was covered in winter, so it stands to reason that this entire realm would be somewhat similar, covered in overgrowth of death.
Important question.
Yes.
Does anyone have anything that will help me to see? Excuse me. That will help me to see in the dark. Because
No.
I cannot see for shit.
Yeah,
I
birds
have-
have shit night vision.
What
I
are
have the
these
light
mean?
cantrip.
That works.
How do you? What's that?
I just need to be able to see things so I can punch them.
I have daylight.
Awesome.
I have something up my sleeve. It'll be very quick.
Okay.
But
I just mean, like, if anybody has, like, dark vision or something that they can, like, poke me with before
Yeah, I
we
don't-
fight the shadow dragon.
I don't have that, nor do I have dark
I
dark
just cast
vision
light on
myself.
your light fist.
Sure. We can do punchy with the fist of light or whatever. Sure.
Oh, actually, is it possible to concentrate the light on the center of your palm, so that if you want to cover it up, you just close your fist?
Could do that. Could
You
do that.
can do it on her fist wraps. But
Ooh.
she would have to, like, put her fists into her cloak.
I could stick my entire hand into my mouth.
Or I could just cast it onto a coin, and
Is
then give you the coin and let you put the coin like.
Darkness gets rid of magic. No, daylight gets rid of magical darkness.
Okay. That's sufficient.
If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell or of or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Hooray!
This is
So, I mean, like, the best I can do is, like...
Alright.
Well, the best I can do is, like, a 4th level daylight, but...
Are we going to need to fly in this fight, do you guys think?
Ooh, yeah, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't like when you say things that make a lot of sense like that are also very difficult to maintain.
Well, because I also have fly that I can prepare. Because I'm assuming we're getting the long rest off inside the mansion, so I'm going through my spells, and he would probably be talking it over with you guys.
Yeah.
Just to help coordinate what he can do to assist.
I mean, I also have fly, so I don't know.
If you guys need me, I'm going to go have an existential crisis.
Any where I can use eye bite against a dragon for any way.
Let's see, is Earthbind going to be useful?
Can't
Strength
do it.
save.
Can't make them asleep. I'm pretty sure you can't make them panic, but can you make a dragon sickened?
I don't see why not.
They're immune to sleep and fear effects, though. You're right.
Right? Yeah, they are immune to sleep and fear, right?
I think you could make it sicken, though. Or you could at least make it spend a legendary action so it doesn't get sickened. Or legendary resistance, I mean.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, time to
Yeah,
get
try to
scared.
feeble
I'm
mind.
going
Yeah,
to
then you could feeble mind it.
unprepare that.
I think I could banish it.
I'm just gonna prep all of my
Oh my God, you could.
spells. Prep my spells
I could buy us at least a minute.
against all the undead that will come for us as soon as we start attacking the dragon.
Unless the dragon's from a different plane of existence, in which
It would
case,
be.
if I can hold it for a minute, it doesn't come back from its original plane.
We could banish it to the Shadowfell. That would be really good, especially because the Shadowfell is right over there, and it could just fly right back.
No. The dragon wouldn't be from the Shadowfell, though, would it?
It's a shadow dragon?
No, I thought it was like a black dragon.
It's both.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know where it'd go then.
So, not killing something would be an interesting change of pace in our lives, but also this kind of has to happen.
Yeah, we kind of got to save all the realms or whatever.
All right.
Also,
I'm just throwing ideas out. All right.
no, it's a good thought, and in a more peaceful situation, I would be on your side on this one. This is not
I have a -1 intelligence.
So, I have one more thought to throw out there, and then I'm going to go to my room and have a quick existential crisis.
As will the rest of us.
So, I would like to remind you that our dear Winter Storm was casting special spells
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because she had a patron. Because she had him as a patron.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just thoughts?
Counter
What about
spells at the ready.
Fair, but
I don't follow.
Yeah. What do you?
death.
Hmm?
So imagine, if you will, a shadow dragon, a black shadow dragon, casting something like Finger of Death at somebody.
Okay.
That would
Imagine,
suck.
if you will, somebody casting spell.
I still don't follow.
Never mind.
Arranis.
I'm worried that there's going to be more random, not fun surprises.
Are you thinking that this dragon is going to turn one or more of us undead and we're going to have to fight each other?
It was on the list.
Listen, Arranis, I left home not realizing that there's a possibility of me dying, and then we left, and you said, "Hey, there's a possibility of you dying." So I've kind of come to terms with that a little bit right now. So the idea of me dying right now doesn't. It won't kill me. Let's put it that way.
Look, Arranis, I promise, if the Shadow Dragon turns me into a zombie, I will eat your brains last.
Thank you.
And I will do mine
Also,
in the name
promise
of
that
Bahamut.
if it turns any of you into zombies, I will smite you all with radiant energy.
So I have a follow-up. I have a
Good to know you
follow-up
have my
statement. I have a follow-up statement.
Yeah.
I love you all, but this was mostly a tactical thing.
Oh.
I don't follow.
Yeah.
So you have a rod that lets us bring people back to life. I have
I do.
one diamond that lets me do the same thing.
You do?
Yes, you do. You have a rod of resurrection.
Wait. Do you want us to bring zombies back to life to fight for us?
That's not what I... Oh my god.
I thought I gave that to someone. Do you not have it?
Do that.
I don't have it.
You have it.
I have it.
You have
Yes,
it.
you
We need
do.
to find the most
Because
powerful
we
zombie
can't
and
use
bring them
it.
back to life.
Do you know what? Never mind. I'm expediting my existential crisis. Have a nice night.
Do we want locate creature?
I wonder which way the dragon is.
He's within
What the-
6 miles.
what's the range?
So we
What's
just need
the
to keep
range?
wandering around until he's no longer within 6 miles.
The range is like 1,000 feet or something? Yeah, 1,000 feet.
Ugh.
Describe
what?
a name of a creature that is familiar to you, so I'd have to name the horror.
I mean, question for the DM.
Yeah.
Since this is like Shadow Necropolis Railden, is there a Shadow Necropolis castle?
There is.
I wonder where the dragon is!
Okay.
I mean, it's a castle in that it's.
It's a ruin where a castle once was.
Well, no, it looks kind of like a castle, except it's really only like.
Except
One
it's
or
got a
two
dragon
levels?
in it. A big shadow dragon. It's inside of there.
Oh, it is! You finally get
Yeah, no big deal.
to have a dream of killing the person in the
Okay.
castle.
Hello.
I've left.
I'm gonna go find Arranis.
Are we sleeping?
Hey, Arranis, you finally get to
Oh
kill
yeah,
the
we're
person
inside
in
the
castle
Magnificent Mansion.
and take their power.
I'm gonna-
Have we had the feast?
We've not.
Okay, I'm just catching up.
Arranis is trying to strategize around an existential crisis, but he won't tell us what the crisis is. So Era's gonna go find him and be nosy.
Yes, he's being vague about the crisis that he's trying to strategize around.
Question for playing catch up. Did we immediately set up the mansion, or did we
Yes.
approach the Necropolis?
We immediately
We
set up
immediately
the
set up the
Immediately
mansion.
set
Okay.
We now have like aggressive shrubbery outside thanks to a spell that we've cast, but other
Hey,
than that, everything's
relax.
about normal.
Relax. I tried my best. I've got a -1 intel.
It's okay. It's worth a shot.
I casted Divine Sense, and the Divine Sense came back to me and pretty much gave me a headache, saying everything around you is death.
Everything is awful.
Yeah.
Everything is dead.
The fog around you will eat you, and all the plants are dead, but they're still alive. And I immediately tried going back into the mansion.
Okay, I just had a silly idea. So I know the Globe of Invulnerability spell, which says that any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can affect creatures within it.
Yeah.
The funny part is because Warlocks cap out at 5th for their regular spells.
Warlocks can't do anything except.
There are Arcanums for higher than 5th. So I could prepare that. I think I will.
Are we worried about a warlock?
Potentially.
Alright. Because
We're worried about dragon warlocks.
Yeah, it could have Blessic as a patron.
Drolocks.
I mean, there's a potential that because it's a dragon with Blessic as a patron, it might cap out something higher.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like spend a use of mythic power to overcome the resistance of the Globe of Invulnerability.
Mavarax will also go to his room and small potential crisis by himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find Arranis.
Okay.
Does Arranis have a regular room in the mansion that he goes and stays in?
Yes, and it is opulent.
Because of course it
Aera will
is.
go to the most opulent room in the mansion and politely knock at the door.
You open the door. You look inside the door. There's like a giant portrait of me
Tacky.
and a mirror.
On the opposite
Like
side.
comparing the two?
Well,
Kitty!
Oh.
Hi, Salem! Hey, Kitty!
He's our DM now.
Yes,
You must face the dreaded no din din.
Do you have inspiration? I think he said meow.
That was like, I had the plan of if Tabitha didn't show up to...
Sorry,
sure.
talking to Arranis. Arranis, you in here?
I was
Yeah.
People inspiration?
You wanna, are you getting really drunk? Or
Not yet. Thinking about it.
maybe, speaking from experience, hangovers before dragon fights are bad?
Duly noted.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am concerned about my moral character. And it's a really bad set of thoughts to be having right before we go to fight a dragon.
What do you mean, your moral character?
Like,
He's about as straight and narrow as anybody in this group.
what I've done over the years in terms of getting to where here is
Well,
for my own self-centered interests.
since I met you, you went from scamming shop owners out of their hard-earned money with fabulous tales
That's the part I'm worried about.
to selling things honestly and like saving the realm. So I feel like your trajectory is pretty good here.
Yeah, just the hunger thing was not a truth I like
You
looking
were
at.
discouraged by the thing in the Shadowfell that was specifically designed to discourage us.
Makes sense.
So I feel like
That's giving up.
so the thing attacked our worst insecurities about ourselves, right?
Maybe.
But just because you hold an insecurity about yourself doesn't mean it's true. Like it's a lingering doubt. It doesn't mean it's some sort of some sign of flaws in your moral character or whatever. Like, and I mean, even if you were concerned about whatever that monster said to you, like we beat it.
True. Well, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Well, wait though. That what is? You're concerned about your moral character, but are you worried about what's
Like-
going to happen down there because of that?
No, it's just I'm distracted.
You're just thinking about, I don't know, where you're going to go if you die and we can't bring you back?
Now I am. Yes. That is exactly what I'm thinking about right now. Oh
Well,
god,
don't
where am
worry,
I gonna go when I die?
Don't worry about that. Mavarax has that wand of booping you and bringing you back to life thing.
What if I like it?
What if you like being dead?
Well, yeah.
Good on you, I guess?
Whoa. Wait, hold up. Let's put that in context. Let's say I'm wrong, and I'm going to a very nice place.
Okay. I don't know why you think you'd go to a bad place, but alright.
So, let's say I go to a good place,
Okay.
and I get the call to come back, and I say no.
Then good on you, you could just spend the rest of eternity in paradise. I mean, it kind of sucked because we kind of need you to help us save the rest of the multiverse, but...
Well, that being the sticking point, isn't it? Okay, I
But
will.
it's not like they're going to come over to you when you're strumming your harp in Haven or whatever and go, hold on a second. What about that story you told people about Camp Wanahookaloogie? You have to go to hell now! It's not going to happen.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but okay. I will.
I know shit all about mainlanders' religions, okay? I don't know anything about this. I'm just making shit up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, one last question that doesn't have to do with anything else.
Sure.
Should I cast the spell that makes us afraid of fear and all of that stuff, or not afraid of anything except fear itself,
Including
and
fear itself.
make us immune to poison? But I can only do it once. Do you think we're gonna make it there in a day, or do you think it's gonna take us more than one day?
Can I make like a survival check or something?
Is it just Tic Tac and
you can make a
Arranis?
survival. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just those two when the play's having a conversation.
Okay, I'm trying to find Illianor and.
So can I get like
Then.
a range of time about how long I think it's going to take us to
Oh,
get
you'll
to...
get there within a day.
Okay. Yeah,
If you can see it from this distance, it's not a matter of travel time. It's about getting into the city
Okay. Well, presuming we don't have
and
any...
surviving.
Is it possible?
if we don't all die by the end of the day, then we'll get there at the end of the day, yeah.
Okay.
Is it possible for me to share my senses with Illianor and send my arcane eye out that way, and until it gets to the castle and study it?
You can only send it a mile, right?
Teleport there.
You can only send it a mile, right?
Can I only send it a mile?
I think that's the maximum
Nope.
distance.
It doesn't.
You
Am I
can.
thinking,
You
I might
can.
be thinking of a
There's
Pathfinder
no limit to how far.
I
away
am
from
thinking
eye
of the
can
Pathfinder spell.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
It has a duration limit, but I think you can move it some outrageous distance, like 20 miles during that duration or something.
Okay.
So So I'm gonna go make dinner then.
You cannot share your.
What if he uses telepathic bond?
Yeah, set a telepathic bond.
I mean, I could just
Yeah,
prepare
full
Arcane
level
Eye and do
bond,
it
but I share the
myself, but
information from the Arcane Eye well enough that Illianor could study the place well enough to teleport us directly there.
I mean, I can see the place from here, right?
You can see it, kind of.
But you can't, but I'm guessing you can't, study it super well.
Because that would fall under, like, very familiar or something for teleport.
I don't know. You're seeing it through fog and darkness.
Yeah, you're seeing
Let's
it
see.
through fog and darkness.
Yeah,
what you're
it's-
seeing is
If
like
we can
the
share
outline.
senses through telepathic
Very familiar,
bond,
just says, or a place you can see when you cast the spell. It's vague on that, so
Yeah,
I don't know how you'd want
you
to
can't
roll
really
it.
see
just trying
much
to think
of any.
creatively here.
Okay.
For all you know, you could actually be seeing past it into like the horizon.
Okay. Other point, I also have Arcane Eye, but it would cost me a 4th level spell slot is the
And
only
it does
thing.
not cost me anything,
But
so I
yeah.
can do it for free.
That is
I
the
can do it
benefit of
at will without
Warlocks.
extending a spell slot.
We're also going to bed soon, so it's gonna be okay.
But I would still have to have it prepared, and I don't have it prepared yet.
But
No.
the point being, I would spend several hours sending the Arcane Eye toward there.
All right, so you send out your Arcane Eye, and it starts going, and it does get close to the city, and then as it's reaching the border, it passes over the border, and you start to look down, and you can't make anything out. It's
Oh.
dark and foggy, and you're furiously trying to scan, look around, see if there's anything, and then you see something move on one of the rooftops. What do you do?
I'd like to move the Arcane closer to the rooftop.
You see a woman in a long, elegant dress,
Okay.
sipping from a glass.
I watch her.
Miss Havisham!
And she looks over and she says, "Oh." And your arcane eye is dispelled.
Send another one.
Are you stupid? Oh, right, yeah. It's like, what's your score again? It's 10.
Also, I think I receive only visual information.
Yep,
You're
your
good
arcane
at
eye's
reading
gone.
lips.
You see her say,
Great.
Just keep doing that. Run around of spell slots.
I send another one.
now you see more movement. Like, you see creatures beginning to pour out of the various houses and whatnot. You see, like, lines of skeletons and zombies. Several of the skeletons are mounted on skeletal horses, and they have lances. Behind them, you see these weird, gaunt creatures that have, like, these weird sparks in their eyes. And behind them, you see ghouls and ghasts. You just see what can only be described as an army.
Are any of the skeletons tornado shaped?
Ah.
And at the very end of this, at the very back of this, you see a creature in full plate on top of some thing.
Nazgul! Nazgul!
Thank you.
And it
I've trained you well.
pulls out its sword and points, and the creatures begin to march out of the necropolis.
So we go the other way.
And again, you
Or
find your
around.
eyes dispelled.
Man, I hope that
Vernon, what'd
doesn't
you
do
see?
anything stupid like drawing all of them
So-
here or something.
So, Vernon, what'd you see? Because you kind of stopped playing rock, paper, scissors. I think that means I win.
No, I think we tied.
But you did that whole misty eye thing.
Yes.
So what'd you see?
Funny you should mention that. There's a lot of undead. I know we already knew that, but there's like a lot of undead.
Okay.
And there's also a lady who was. What was she drinking?
You couldn't tell.
She was drinking something. She was drinking. There's
Probably
a
the
drunk
blood of her
lady,
enemies. I've
and
done
she
this
just
many
held
times.
my eye.
Well, that's one of
Arranis.
two things.
Arranis.
Now I can send another one.
Arranis.
Arenas for
No.
being cold.
Arranis.
Yes.
Seven.
What is it?
Vernon messed up.
No, I didn't.
Okay, that's nothing new. How did he mess up?
I didn't do
Well, he's-
anything wrong.
He saw a lot of undead, and then he did it again, and then they started walking in the direction that his eye.
So towards us.
I can send another one.
Don't.
Sure.
How about we start around them?
And leave the mansion.
Sure.
What if we moved the mansion?
Did you do this? I don't think you said that you got your full rest in yet.
No, we haven't.
Oh, great. Now I have to remember what I had prepared previously because I assumed we got a full rest and did it. Oh, God.
Nope, I'm sitting at 180 hit points right now.
So
Isn't the mansion invisible?
Yes.
It's invisible, but
It is, but it can be detected by magic.
Throkk is not an intelligent man, nor is he a wise man. Or
Oh, don't
charismatic.
wait by the door with Throkk!
they can't come in.
But if Vernon said she made his eye go pop twice, even Throkk thinks that maybe she'll be able to somehow figure out that there's a mansion here, and she might be able to pop that too.
She has to be really close.
Might be pinged by, like, the extremely gross vegetation that we made explode in front of the doorway.
Let's see. What was I missing?
So
yeah, but she might be fine with getting close. She has an army and a big guy riding on top of the big.
So I'd like to point out that we can always bail.
We can.
To
You
where?
know, just never get back here, never
Semi-
save this realm, and let Blessed overtake everything.
Because you can go to another demi-plane from here,
Right.
What's that mean? Anything?
and then we can go somewhere else.
Demi.
So we can teleport to a different part. We can teleport to a different part of the plane,
Yes.
and then make a new mansion and rest up and try again with
Can
no
we
arcane eyes.
guarantee that we won't be even further away?
I did not say that.
Well, I was wondering.
I don't want to end up back in that swamp.
I'm actually quite fine right now,
No, I'm okay.
so I'm perfectly fine with going there, and like, Army of the Undead be damned.
Yeah, but I saw.
Joke. That was a joke. I did that on purpose.
It hurt. It actually caused me physical pain.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
So,
Okay.
You're welcome.
question:
It's an undead army, so they don't need to rest, so they could be here fast.
They didn't seem to notice my eye until it was like right on them. So I don't think they know where it came from.
Well, they saw the second one.
Do we want to wait it out?
We need to
Is
wait it
there,
out
like-
somewhere else. Probably.
Is there a way for us to look outside and they still can't see in?
No.
Well, either way, I don't think that they could have seen where the eye came from. It's like
Maybe
too
not
far
the
away.
first one, but after they popped the first one, they were probably expecting, or now they would be alerted to the idea that someone could be sending out arcane eyes. So they could have been
Sure.
And they
looking
could be
for it.
tracking it.
Yeah.
Sure, then we could have noticed it when it got closer, but still, we're quite far away.
They could see what direction you were flying with. I assume you flew it in a straight
Well,
line with no
he-
like zigzags or anything.
Hey, can you send out another one just to
he
make sure that
definitely
it's...
saw it because he pointed his sword in a direction of where it was coming from and then dispelled it.
Yeah, let's move. I want to move. Let's move.
Yeah.
And
Also,
they continue.
problem with the
If
demiplane.
They make this place go poof.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Illianor has a problem with the demiplane.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Issue with the demiplane.
Uh,
After an hour, the doorway will disappear, and we'll be in there until I cast demiplane again. So there's that issue.
So...
Hasn't been an issue before because we used it as a makeshift bamf around the place, but there is that issue.
So it is harder for us to sleep there because you need to cast it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I bet we could
but can we
stay.
use it to like Bamf again, and then Arranis could cast the mansion again? And
Let's see here. I could get us into the demiplane and try to plane shift to the prime.
but
because-
we can't leave
Yeah,
the goat and the cabbage
Yes.
on the same side
Yes.
of the river.
Exactly.
Oh god, that's a triggering sentence.
although we are technically in
Yes!
we are technically in an extra dimensional space right now, so I could try just to plane shift us somewhere else on this plane.
Do you have a fork that's tuned to this plane?
No, I have it attuned to the prime material.
No. We went
Which-
through all of the work to get here. We spent
I-
a week in the Shadowfell.
I know, but
Not doing it again.
I'm going off of experience here. I tried to
I
plane
know.
shift us back to the prime when we were on the winter one, and it brought us to the doorway.
Are any of us in such a bad shape that we don't think we could deal with a bunch of undead?
I'm doing decent, but I
That's
just
more than
spent
a
one-
bunch of undead.
I mean, it sounds like the dragon's coming to us in a shape-changed form, but I don't know.
I don't have that many explosive runes.
I would like to have my super mega awesome spell of destroy
Yeah,
all the undead prepared, but
Now,
I think we should get out of here.
now
Why don't we just wait
Mavarax.
until all the undead are at the door, and then we drop the mansion and we teleport.
What's
into
up, Seven? What's up,
Mavarax
Seven?
is in his room, and he's not a part of this whole thing right now. But me as a player, I believe it was described as an army.
Steven!
Oh no, I shouted for you when I called for
Yeah,
Arranis.
and I sure as hell didn't come out.
Okay. Oh, you talked a little bit, so I thought you were out.
Yeah.
I'll go see what's up with. No.
This is a bad time for all of us to be having crises.
Knock, knock,
I'm having a fan.
knock.
I'm doing a good job.
Throkk isn't knocking on the door; he's just saying knock, knock at your door.
Before the rest, I would like to second wind, because I can, and I haven't.
What was that?
Before the rest, I would like to second wind.
Vernon wants
because
to
I haven't, and I haven't done it.
What do you want?
There's an undead army coming our way, and we're pretty sure that we're just gonna move the mansion. Got something you want to talk about?
What caused this? Why is the dead coming for us? We're in the magnificent.
I'm pretty sure it was Vernon. Pretty sure it was Vernon.
Invisible eye, by the way.
I think. But she saw it.
Alright, I'm coming out.
If you like to talk about it.
No! Only thing I gotta talk about is the same shit that I've been talking about this whole time. I've been pulled away from my kingdom without being told the entirety of the circumstances, and now I'm here, and I apparently have an entire undead army staring me in the face.
For what it's worth, I thought that was really shitty of them, and I tried to get them to tell you what was going on.
That was another thing I feel bad about, but I don't want to talk about that at the
You
moment.
feel really bad about that, Arranis.
I do feel really bad about that.
What was that,
You should
Throkk?
apologize?
My Discord app cut me out mid sentence. What you were saying?
Throkk is a robot man.
Oh boy.
It doesn't sound awful to me. I can kind of understand him.
What?
I'm getting a little bit of like the GLaDOS pitch flanging.
Happens.
I'll apologize to him
Oh
after.
boy.
I pretty much just said, like, I was pulled away from my kingdom and my home with death being imminent, and wasn't told that death would be imminent. So I just kind of left and then found out that death would be imminent. So that kind of pisses me off.
You know what helps?
How?
Let's go kill a dragon.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Oh,
I'll apologize after we kill the dragon.
Okay.
It's a reason
we
for.
all die.
that
Yeah, and then somehow Mavarax is gonna die, and then you're gonna live with not having apologized for it.
See, if I live, I don't have to worry about that problem.
Arranis just throwing himself into the void after Mav. No, I don't have to live with the
No.
So, I don't know
I
if
have
this,
one-
I don't know
Nah,
if this matters or
I
anything,
think
but
bring
my
it back.
plate was made by the undead.
While you're deliberating, it's at this point you hear interlopers.
Hello.
Son of a whore.
go. No, son of a horror.
Wait,
Horror.
did we at least get an hour rest?
I'll give you an hour.
Okay. Okay, at least
Hi,
use
I
my,
get my points back.
I'm at least getting my arcane recovery. I don't think I get to prepare new spells, but
I'm
You get
totally
spell
good.
slots.
yeah, I get spell slots because I'm a wizard
Nothing
and I
above
cheat.
5th level.
Yes. I get up to 8 levels of spells.
Well, the party's coming to us.
Okay.
Damn that!
Okay.
Damn that, Mr. Stank.
So did that come through the door?
You heard it through the door.
Shit.
Hello, can you, we'll be right there with you, but can you wait, say, 18 hours?
I'm not decent.
Get dressed.
Decent.
We're in the middle of a flaming body orgy.
I haven't finished powdering my nose. Does anybody have
You
my
will
nose?
answer our call, or we will be forced to destroy your mansion.
I just got the carpets redone.
Oh, they get to deal with the irritable old man, Illianor.
Hi.
So let's...
I throw open the door. Yes, what is it?
So you see standing before you a what can only be described as a set of full plate with 2 pinpricks for eyes.
With what?
2 pinpricks for eyes.
We don't want any.
Like little,
Go away.
I would like to note that I am got my shield out and my sword, and I am fully ready because I never had to do anything. I was at full health and I didn't use any spell slots.
You've caught me in a rare time. The last time I was this angry was 352 years ago.
my master has seen it fit to give you one chance.
Mm-hmm.
Leave now.
Right.
Can we leave after we have dinner?
It's really tasty.
Who's
How tall-
gathered around?
How
Me?
tall is this guy? I'm
I'm
kind
near
of
the doorway.
behind. I'm kind of behind the doorway, so he still can't see me.
Yeah, it's like I'm standing right next to Mav.
I'd be a bit back from there. I have a retort ready if anybody wants to hear it.
What's this guy's size up like?
Would anybody
Smaller
like to
than
hear
me?
my retort?
Probably, average build. It's hard to tell given the full plate and the helmet.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm more worried about height.
Oh.
Retort.
Oh my.
Oh!
We're just throwing spells out now.
He can't fight us back. He can't come in.
I turn the rod into a gigantic pole.
He points a finger,
Mm-hmm.
and a bead.
Is he casting a spell?
Yeah.
This
He
is.
is not casting a spell.
Damn it.
I close the door.
Okay.
It happens so quickly you don't get a chance to close the door. Like, as soon as he gets blasted, he said, "That's how you want to do it." And he just kind of underhands, and a bead flies into the mansion. I need everyone.
I cover myself with the shield.
We're all next to Mavarax, right?
Can outside sources come through the door if
Yeah,
the
it
particular
can.
creature that Arranis doesn't?
It's entering another plane of existence. Spells don't travel across planes.
You said it
It's
was.
not-
Then they
kind
can
of
barely-
Oh, then would your ground stars have done anything?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, damn.
It would pew against the door.
Would Arranis explain that to me at some point in the past?
Probably not, actually.
Great. Thanks, Arranis.
Sorry.
So dex save.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, dex saves.
Everybody gets +4. I impose my shield in between myself and the dex save. Hang on.
+4.
Alright, let's see.
Let me just read up on the
24.
shield master.
Illianor the nettles.
Save.
This is the first time he's been angry in 352 years.
I'm missing one.
Can I ask a question really
So
quick?
19.
Yes, you just did.
Can I ask another question really quick on top of this one that I'm currently asking?
Yes.
Is this to take half damage?
Yes.
I will impose the shield in between myself and the spell. Hopefully I
Ooh,
pass.
Mav, you fail. You're the
Damn
only
it.
person that failed.
What?
19.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
No.
I added I got to level up my dexterity score because I hit the level.
Oh, hang on. I add my shield's DC to the dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Well,
+2.
congratulations. You all take so half of this 40 fire damage.
Okay.
I take nothing.
You take maybe half of that. I
And
also take
40
half of that.
necrotic.
I'm gonna use my reaction
I
to
also
absorb
take half of
elements
that,
to
I
gain
believe.
resistance to fire damage, so I take even half of that.
I made my deck save, so I take nothing.
So,
Wait, so we take
40 So 10,
4-0 total
and then
between the two damage types.
is that the half?
Another 40. No,
No,
that's-
20 would be
It's
half.
40 and 40.
so I
Okay.
take
It's 40 and
10,
40. So, halved 20
Okay,
and 20.
70,
okay, that's
Hey, I
acceptable.
still have temporary hit points.
and then another 20. Okay.
I take no damage.
And he
to
steps
shield
back.
myself.
And you see a head snake down and pop into the mansion.
That can't
Alright.
happen.
That can't happen.
That can't happen?
No,
No,
only
they-
creatures
they-
he designates can enter.
It's just like pressing its face up against it like an
then
evil
you start sucking on the glass.
like an
I mean, Illianor did say to close the door just as we came in.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so yeah, you slam the door shut.
This is
Really
bad.
People.
Can
I
we
read.
do the teleport thing now?
Where would we go?
What about the place
Across
where
the
lady
valley? I don't know.
So do we want to? So thought.
Hmm.
I have a thought.
Yep.
was? Oh my god.
I think that if they could get us out there willingly, if they could get us out there, right? They would have.
The mansion
forced
begins
the-
to dissolve around you.
Yeah. Like,
Ah! Speak
we
of the
don't have time to
devil!
talk about this.
Let's get the hell out of here!
As you see the Death Knight now standing there, essentially ripping this thing apart with his magic.
Oh, look, he's got a dispelling hand! Look at that! Look at that! Let's get out of here!
I want that.
Are we telling
I
the
want
wizard?
him dead. What?
Draws his sword.
is this
I grab
is
Illianor's leg.
this Rusty Blackhand or a different Death Knight?
This is a different Death Knight.
Okay.
And you now see the creature that he was riding upon. He's no longer riding upon what can only be described as night. A creature of pure darkness.
My old
Massive. With ebony wings and two long horns curving down its face.
Ooh.
Black teeth with acid dripping from its maw.
I have a quick question about the undead army.
Oh, they're still coming.
No, I have a quick question about them.
Yeah,
What does daylight do to them?
that is an excellent question. You also notice that the Death Knight is holding a strap to his shield is a torch. But
Okay.
it's not a normal torch.
It's a darkness torch.
Yeah, light seems to actually be pulled into the torch.
Okay.
The very presence of this torch is actually making this whole area dark.
So,
In fact, you actually can't see anything anymore.
Oh, it's a negative value light emitter.
so as fucking crazy and awesome as this is, can we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm teleporting us a mile away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on to Illianor's
Yeah, I was like, I
cloak.
grab around Illianor's
Yeah.
leg immediately.
If you can find him. I'll tell you what, I'll be nice to you. I'll give you a 75% chance of you finding him.
For each individual or for us as a collective?
For you as a collective.
Oh,
Yay.
alright.
So 25 lower we
You
don't-
got a 6. You're good.
Okay, real low. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I teleport us a mile away. I say, hang on tight, because this is gonna hurt,
How far I
probably.
can see magical darkness. Great. Well,
Time for some mishaps.
Mishaps.
and would kill.
So you're going off a description?
I just said a mile away to, like, the east. Do we,
Yeah,
wait,
that's a description.
do we want to
Yeah.
go to the... closer
mean,
to
we
the town?
We
Doesn't
would have
matter,
looked,
we
we would have
don't-
looked around.
We don't have time to discuss it. Which way are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going
I-
east a mile.
Yep. A mile to the east.
I don't think we have time to like pull out the maps and chart it out.
Hmm.
Get out our compass.
Hmm.
Check the daily
Good thing
forecast.
good thing I remembered to pack the expensive.
You wind up